Okay.
The segment is called Guess Where This Free Agent is Landing. Okay.
Oh, I like it.
All right. So I'm just going to name a name and you guys have to pick a team. And then I'll tell you what Friedman said because Friedman's pretty good. Okay.
Yes.
So we're each going to pick a team and I'm cheating a little bit. So I'm going to go with my honest pick because I already know what Friedman said, but I'm going to go with my honest pick about where this player ends up. Okay. So we're going to start with UFA Dougie Hamilton.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Friedman says New Jersey. I'm going to say he sticks with Carolina.
And that was my second pick.
I'm going to say he sticks with Carolina. He's got a good thing going there. Okay.
Okay.
I heard New Jersey over the weekend, so I'm going to go with New Jersey.
That's cool. All right, New Jersey. David Savard of Lightning and Blue Jackets fame. And a guy who's willing to come to Canada. That is very clear. He is willing to come to Canada.
Calgary.
Oh, jeez. All right, we need another right-handed D-man that we pay $5 to $6 million for.
I'm doing my best to forget. I'm doing my best to forget Elliot Friedman exists, but I'm going to say Montreal, not because I read that he said it, but because it makes sense.
Does it make sense?
They need someone to replace Shea Weber while he's out all year. And Jeff Petrie is going to, probably get a lift in minutes, but they're going to need somebody else.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say hopefully that it was the Toronto Maple Leafs. I know it won't be, but I'm going to say Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, not a chance. Not a chance.
But it'd be nice. Okay. Landeskog.
Colorado, he's going to stay.
You think so?
Yeah, I believe it. There should be a clear front runner, like someone where there's been a lot of noise and there hasn't been. I think he's going to stay.
The Kings.
The Kings.
Ooh.
I like that because I also think the Kings. I think why not warm it up a little bit?
Why not?
If the Colorado doesn't want to pay you, why not go to LA where it's awesome and warm? Why not? Right?
Why not?
Blake Coleman, not where he goes, but how much money he gets.
Well, I know what I read today, and I would not pay that for Blake Coleman.
What would you think?
So
what did you read today?
Friedge did the annoying thing where he put 6 times 5. And I'm like, which is the dollar? But by default, I assume the first number is the dollar.
And gosh.
You think Blake Coleman's a $6 million player?
No, that's what he said.
No, I think it's...
Well, then it's 6 years times 5?
Yeah, that's what I think. It's close to Zach Hyman. I think that'll be close to that deal.
6 million times 5 years. Which way do you read it? I don't know.
5 million times 5 million on a year per year for 6 years.
They're both a lot, but Josh Anderson gets 5.5. Hyman looks like he's going to get 5.5 from the Oilers. 5 for Blake Coleman. Yeah, okay. On the open market,
that's a bad deal.
It's a long one, man. How old is that guy?
All right, Dave Boland.
Whoa, now, whoa.
Jaden Schwartz.
Kraken. He's going to be, why do they keep taking these UFAs? They could just take 2 guys. They're gonna. Mm-hmm. They're going to steal 2 guys from the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, they said the preliminary conversations went well with the Kraken in the pre-discussion.
Blake Coleman, by the way, 29.
Brandon Saad.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Nashville.
Oh, interesting pick. Another guy who can't score a lot on their forward team. I like that. I like that for Nashville. Let's continue to not score. See how it works out for us.
What you got, Steve?
Jesus.
Adam just quietly dunking on Nashville for no reason.
Can't score. Let's get another guy.
Nashville.
I don't hate Nashville. They can't score.
An anti-Nashville.
They signed Johansson and Duchesne, and they cannot score. They can't. They have no finishers. No finishers. They need Tarasenko, man.
I'm going to throw this out there. If Colorado cannot keep Landeskog, it makes no sense for them to lose Saad.
Oh, okay.
I'll say Colorado. He scored 7 goals in 10 games in the playoffs.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I like the idea of him being depth somewhere like the Island. I feel like they'd really appreciate his style. So I'm going to say the Islanders. And Friedge said, St. Louis, Islanders, Pittsburgh, LA. Kyle Palmieri. And I'll just head this off. He said, we haven't heard a thing, which means it's Islanders and they probably locked him up.
That's all that needs to be said.
Philip Danault.
Oh,
that's a good one. No.
Montreal.
Okay. Now, does he go 6 over 5 or 5 over 6?
Which is which? Damn it! I think I think Montreal is going to give him what he wants. Marc Bergevin wants to dangle something shiny in front of his fans right now.
Okay. Jesse.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. You think well, they got a lot of money to spend.
Yeah.
I would have said, I would have thought the Kraken would have been interested in somebody like this, although it is a big contract. Apparently Florida's in. Now, that's not according to Freeman, but we've heard today that Florida has taken a big old long look and they may spend big money on him. And Friedman says Los Angeles could be a destination.
You know what I was about to say about the Florida Panthers?
What?
Is does the salary cap apply to them? And I asked that so often that a little voice in the back of my head interrupted me mid-thought and went, no, Steve, the Leafs are just bad at this.
Yeah.
It's not that every team plays with a higher cap. It's just they don't have $33 million locked up in 3 guys.
Don't worry, the Leafs, we're going to get to the Leafs. Alex Martinez.
Looks like he's going to stay in Vegas, but if he does not, that dude's got a cup and someone's got to play for Arizona.
No.
I wondered about Boston with him.
Do they have the room after signing Hall?
That's what I don't know. I didn't actually look up. I wondered about Boston and did no research. Exactly nothing. But
it's a good fit.
Yeah, given that, the Torrey Krug and all of that, I wondered if they needed a, kind of a steady guy. He seems like one of those guys that would just fit in Boston, Really
interesting offseason for Boston. So $20 million in cap space. That's the good news. Here's the bad news. Rask doesn't have a contract. Halak doesn't have a contract. Corrali doesn't have a contract. Kasha doesn't have a contract. Ritchie doesn't have a contract. And Krejci doesn't have a contract. Oh,
that's Krejci.
Oh,
whoa. Whoa.
How dare you?
I say Boston with Alec Martinez. Jesse, did you give us yours?
No. Hold on, let me think. If Carolina loses Dougie Hamilton, that's an interesting one. Maybe you fill that slot with Martinez. If
like that.
If Nashville loses Goodbranson, that's a similar contract, I guess. Mm-hmm. If they don't resign him, maybe he goes to Nashville. But I've already said those teams.
And just a quick aside with Taylor Hall, he just signed for 6 times 4 or 6 million times 4 years. What was he asking for last year and didn't get?
8.
Yeah.
And
good job, Darren. Keep killing it.
No, he almost got it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they were just under that on a long-term deal with the team. And the team told them to kick rocks after they upped the deal. That's what we've heard.
That's a $10+ million haircut. That's bad.
It's rough.
It's bad. He might win a cup with Boston now, but this isn't how it was meant to go down.
So Alec Martinez, what was the next one? I wanted to get to just a couple more here.
Does Edmonton have room for Alec Martinez?
No. Let me see.
Because Tyson Barrie's coming off the books, right?
No, I think they're going to try to bring him back, dude.
Well, maybe Alec Martinez instead.
They are big ol' screwed on the right side.
Oh, okay.
I got one more to do.
Okay.
Where do you think Ryan Suter ends up?
Everybody says on the island. But
yeah. I'm island.
Think island? Okay.
I'm going to go with somebody on the East Coast. New York Rangers.
The Rangers?
Not the island. In the city, in Manhattan at MSG.
Oh, I'm tempted to change my answer. That's a good answer, Jesse. I'm sticking with the island.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been in rumors with the island for so long, and an emotional, pissed off owner is going to swoop in and no, screw that. I'm going to take him.
Because the Rangers were also reported to never be close, or they weren't close on the Eichel sweepstakes. So I think that frees up a whole bunch of assets and money.
And keeping in mind, Ryan Suter's not coming to Canada for everybody that's wondering. No. He's we know he's not coming.
Who's the Rangers are out until James Dolan goes, we're in. So don't ever rule them out of anything.
Well, I was going to say New Jersey because I haven't said New Jersey and everybody said New Jersey a million times. I thought New Jersey might be an interesting fit for him, but Free just saying Dallas.
Oh, I have a question with New Jersey. Where did you come from? When I saw Dougie Hamilton, I'm like, Like you know how the Kings are randomly like we're behaving like a good team now, but at least I look at the Kings and I'm like, yeah, I see it. New Jersey, where did you come from? That's okay. I'm fascinated to see what they do.
Yep, me too. Absolutely.
Their forward group is so young. I think they really believe in them. Like they have a whole bunch of guys who are just 25 and under, and I think they're like, okay, I think all these guys are going to take a next step, and we could be sneaky good. So why not fill around them?
What old guy is going to stick up that franchise?
What do you mean?
What old guy? What old forward with grizzled vetness and experience is gonna point a pen at the New Jersey Devils and say, stick them up? Someone's gonna get a bunch of money.
The Devils right now don't have a forward over the age of 26 under contract. They have one defenseman over the age of 26 under contract, and that's PK. That's it. That's how young I did. I'm reading Cap Friendly, and their goaltending situation. Mackenzie Blackwood's 24. Scott Wedgwood is 28. They are just a young team who, if they just fill some pieces, they could be really good.
Oh my!
Severson still isn't over 26, huh?
Nope.
Whew.
Wow. Yeah, that dude's he's seen some shit.
Yeah, he sure has.
We should.
Wait, it feels like he's been in the league forever.
He has been. Like that's the thing.
And he's good. It's just
he's entering year 5 of a 6-year deal.
Jesus, signed under better times, I'm sure.
Was his NHL debut at age 15? How was this possible?
And like a guy like
6,
Pavel Zacha, like what he's seen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's guys there, they're like, they've been to war and back, and it's been unpleasant. Like they've like just L after L after L after L after the 2017 season. Like it's just, it's been a tough ride.
Ryan Graves, I guess, is also in that group with Zacha and Severson. Like,
and Zacha is like a good, like if you can find, I'd be, man, if I was New Jersey, I would for sure call the Sabres.
To trade him?
Not trade him, but to get Eichel. Like, wouldn't you call the Sabres to say, hey, like, because Zacha to me is like a perfect, is he not he's a center, right? He's like the perfect second line center that you would want. What they need is like superstar guys. I mean, you've got, who else is there? I know they've got a first overall pick, and his name evades me. Why am I not?
Jack Hughes.
Yeah, they got him. I mean, like, there's
and they just got his brother.
Yeah.
I don't know.
His other brother.
There might be something going on in Jersey. Nico Hischier, too. Right?
Yeah,
he signed to a big fat contract.
Mm-hmm. They got Nolan Foote supposed to be good.
There's potential there. They're not hopeless. I'm talking about them like they're hopeless, but like more than a guy away from being good. You know what I mean?
As of right now, Andreas Janssen is the 4th highest paid player on the Devils.
It's a great thing.
Yeah,
like, if I'm thinking about cap situations, like that's a great thing. You have so much free money.
Yeah,
it's great asset management.
Yeah, that dude had 11 points in 50 games
for $3.4 million.
Yo, honestly, you know when Kyle Dubas said our players are better come into line and sign, otherwise we'll trade them. He should have traded them. Should have traded Kapanen and Janssen should have been gone. Should have been gone. Those are bad. I mean, Kapanen's deal looks better in retrospect, but boy, howdy, are those bad contracts.
Yeah.